Hey, hey, hey. We are here. We made it. We made it.
Hey, what's going on,
Happy
peoples?
Wednesday, everyone.
We in the room.
Yes, and we got Miss Sharon with us today.
Miss Sharon.
Them people
Hey,
let her off. Them
she made
people let
it.
her off that job so she could come and be with us.
That's right. They ain't working
Thank
her like a
him. We thank
slave.
him.
Yes,
Cause
yes,
that feel like
yes.
they be trying to hold you hostage. Like
Mm-hmm.
let
Right.
her, let her,
Not
let her be
today.
off sometime. Dang.
Not today, baby. Mm-mm. And not answering nobody. No.
Right. Tell them they cannot hold you hostage. All right, you
Mm-mm.
guys. So we are here with another episode of 1 Hour Girls Talk. Still in our mental health week. Still in our mental health week. So um we got some things we want to talk about today, but shout out to Miss Sharon for this first topic that we're gonna talk about tonight. I'm trying to get this other link too. That's why I'm like multitasking over here. But
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be some good one because Miss Dawn just gave me some tea, and I'm about to run with that tea tonight because I done
Come
pulled
on
up
now.
all these clips. We about to watch some stuff, and hello.
We got the receipts.
Listen, we about to look at it because no, because why you put that girl through all that stuff? Yeah, he play too much. He play
That's what
way
they
too
do.
much. Miss Erica Campbell husband play too
Tina.
much. No,
Tina
yeah,
too.
Tina, not Erica. Well, Erica husband cheating on her too,
Yeah,
but
Erica Tina
that's
too. But
another
at least
topic.
that was one time. At least that was once.
Well, ones that we know of,
That
because
we
you
One,
know
know
right,
these
of.
so
right,
far
right.
they've
That
been
we
out here
knew of.
Once that we
dipping and
know of,
tripping, dipping and tripping. Don't let it pass. Cause
dipping
I
and
don't care.
tripping is crazy.
Yeah, dipping and tripping. Once you catch them cheating once, baby, that's just the one time that you caught. Cause
But
they've
you
been out here.
know
Right,
of,
because
yeah.
that ain't probably the first time.
Mm,
But
nope.
our first topic, we're
And
gonna
he's a
start.
celebrity producer. He's a celebrity produce world renowned celebrity
Oh yeah,
producer.
so he and people face and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But the first topic we're gonna start with is we gonna talk about how politics are affecting our mental health. Now, for me, um, when it comes to social media, I don't do a whole lot of posting about politics on social media. I have one of these rules. There's like three P's that I don't know. There's not three P's, but there's three topics that I try to stay away from on social media because everybody's gonna always have different views, and that's race, religion, and politics. Okay. Those are like the three things that I personally stay away from. But I do have political views. I do have ways that politics make me feel. Right now, Trump is he might like he already a multi-million-dollar mogul. Okay, he need to just go on and be a comedian at this point. Because if I see one more Jesus picture, I don't
Yeah,
like
he getting on
as
my
much
nerves with that. He
as much as
definitely
you
getting
want to
on.
hate the man, sometimes he just do stuff that just make you just bust the hell out laughing. And I just be
No,
like,
that now see that it wasn't
dude,
funny to me.
it
And
wasn't
and
funny,
and the
but it was
crazy thing
kind of
is his base, a lot of his base is Catholics.
right. But
They're
I'm gonna tell you the
Catholic
part
and
I
they're
felt.
Christian.
What I felt was funny was he was asked in the interview about it, and he said, like, we looking at the picture, right? He
He said
talking
it was a
about he
doctor.
was a doctor. I'm like, yo, this don't look like no doctor. You look like
He's
Jesus.
the thing about him is I've learned in all the years that he's been like really in the public eye like he was before, but now that I've paid attention to him, he will never take accountability for anything.
Ever.
He will
Ever.
find a way to say it wasn't him. That's
Right.
not what I thought. You know, it was somebody else. It was my staff. It was blah 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 blah. That man don't know what the word accountability means.
Mm-hmm.
But he has been given permission to say and do whatever he wants because, like I said, and I've said this plenty times before, I don't know what he has on all those people,
A
but
lot.
people that could stop him from doing the things that he's doing, they refuse to do it. And I remember back in his last presidency, because we talking about mental health,
Right.
I literally, and this is no lie, I almost had a heart attack
Mm.
because my blood pressure was so high because I allowed, and I say allowed, right? I allowed y'all Facebook about to be shut down. I allowed this man to take me to a place that my blood pressure was shooting through the roof. I was so stressed out. I was angry. I was depressed. I was anxious. I was having headaches and I was spazzing out constantly. Like I couldn't believe the things that he was doing and saying, and I couldn't sleep. I was watching the news 24/7 when the regular news wasn't on. I was watching the CBS specials. And, like I was like, I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I had to
Oh.
pull back. I had to pull back.
That's how I was during COVID because I was so deep into COVID. Like I was, as soon as they was posting stuff doing news conferences, I was watching it. I was posting stuff on Facebook. People was literally coming to my page for updates and not even watching TV because I was that
Me
much
too.
up on it. And it
Me
was
too.
just like I had to finally, like you say, pull back and like not really desensitize myself, but a little bit because I was so into it that I was like losing my mind a little bit.
Yeah, I absolutely was. I was losing my mind pretty much because I was so like invested and just letting it overtake my mind and my thoughts. I couldn't work. I couldn't like literally I couldn't think about anything but that. And it was affecting my mental health. Like literally I was getting depressed. I was always angry. I was like screaming at people that had nothing to do with what was like I was lashing out.
Yeah.
Had a altercation at the bus stop with a lady about it, and I was just walking past the bus stop going somewhere and overheard a conversation and interjected myself in the conversation, started giving my point of views, talked about ignorance and this, that, and the third, and the party switch, and I had just gone too far. And then another time at the Safeway, I almost got into an altercation with a lady. So then I had decided, Sharon, you know what? You're gonna have to pull back. You're gonna have to pull yourself back because, ma'am, you cannot go to jail behind this type of nonsense. And these people are crazy now. There's somebody who done reached out and touched you, which would be the worst thing they could do because it's not. They better bring help. So the best thing for you to do is just pull back, and whatever views you have them, but don't just get so caught up in it and wrapped up in it like this because you're gonna have a nervous breakdown, lady. Just you're gonna have to pull, and
And that's
continue
what
to
they
pull.
want.
That's what they want.
That's what they want you to be able to fall into that trap. And people like, oh, we finding out who really is this and who is that. But listen, they was always who they are. And we always have a choice. And that's what I had to tell myself. I'm gonna keep it in the eye. I have a choice to allow these people's political views, these people's choices, their words, their actions to control my mind, how my emotions are going, and how I allow that to interact with my day. And I got tired of letting them people pretty much run my day and they ain't thinking about me. And like I said, I literally ended up going to the doctors and she said to me, Dawn, you gonna end up in the hospital. Your blood pressure is so high. Like you gotta stop watching it. Stop talking about it. Stop posting on Facebook because my doctor is my friend on Facebook. So she saw everything. She was like, Dawn, you gotta stop it. You're gonna kill yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And so politics and political stuff could really affect your mental health and push you over the edge and have you doing and saying and react in ways that you never thought. Because I'm not going to say that you would never do, because sometimes the way you react is what was always in you. That was just the trigger. And that goes for me too. But politics and mental health ain't no listen, it'll push you over the edge. And so I pull back. I still watch a little bit of news, but I don't overdo it. I don't react. I don't post about it really. Every now and then I might post something, but it's very minimal.
Mm-hmm.
I
And they
do
throw
post.
it.
I
Oh, go ahead.
still do post about it, but not in the extent I used to. But I rarely like make. I may just make a post, but I don't just converse about it and go on and on and on. No, I just make my little post and go on about my business. Who receive it. Who don't. But I literally have blocked people, like friends I've been knowing since high school. Blocked. Told them I'd like to tell them first. You blocked, and the reason you blocked and everything, and then block them. So I had, like I said, I had to pull back because I had gone too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they also throw it in our face because I know at least twice a week I get political text messages from people. And now they getting ready to start having different elections here and there. So it's still getting thrown in our face.
Yeah.
Um and of course, now with this whole Epstein stuff, it's just really becoming a circus at this point. Like,
Girl,
I
it's
don't
been a
know. And I
circus.
and I'm
It's been
trying to,
a
like,
circus.
I'm so non-political that I try to pay attention. Like, because I done learned some stuff from Freddie. I done learned some stuff from JT. Like, different people around me, I'm hearing them talk about this stuff, so I'm learning a lot of stuff that I wasn't paying attention to. It's not that I didn't know it, I just wasn't caring. But now, as I'm finding myself getting older, I'm getting into the thought of actually caring about the politics around me. But I'm learning also how to not allow it to overtake my mental. I don't watch the news. I used to watch the news. I used to have my TV on the news. Like, I'll fall asleep with it on the news channel so that when I wake up in the morning, I'm whatever is on, I'm catching it. I'm watching it while I'm getting dressed, getting the kids dressed. I don't even do that no more. I can't even tell you I can't even tell you the news stations in where I live now. Because I don't even know. I have no clue what the news stations are, who the news reporters are, nothing. But that's on purpose because I'm trying to protect my mental state. Yes, when it comes election time, when I need to vote for whoever I need to vote for, I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to understand. I'm going to educate myself on their policies and what it is they're trying to do. And I will be very transparent and say, do I always vote Democrat because they're Democrat? No. If I feel like their policies are aligning with me and I feel like they're going to be the better person for it, I'm going to check by their name regardless of their whatever their political affiliation is. That's kind of how I roll a little bit, because that's another thing I noticed. A lot of people push the narrative, oh, you only got to vote, you don't vote for nobody else, Democrat, Democrat, Democrat. You got some Democrats that don't give a damn about you. They ready to see
No,
you.
none of them do. So I mean, we need to
Yeah,
just
they ready to
forget
see
that.
you suffer just like any other person, because at the end of the day, the agenda is going to be to appease them. So yeah.
My thing is, if you're not for the people, because I am an advocate, I am for the people. I want to see, I don't know, but what again? I can't allow these political people, the political climate, to control my mind because it's so much work that I have to do, right, for the
Mhm.
community. It's so much work that I still need to do for my children, for my, for so many other things that is so much more important to me that I refuse to allow that to overtake me now. But it did, and I felt the physical and mental effects of that. And I'm just like, them people not thinking about me. And like, I get it that you have to pay attention a little bit. This is why you can't go by what others say. You have to know for yourself. You're right,
Yeah,
Latasha, and you're right. And
yeah,
for me, if you're not a person for the people, and I don't feel that, and I take vibes too, right? Like, is that vibe that you giving me? And I it's a lot of stuff, but I don't. Yeah, I can't. You're not gonna put me. You ain't gonna put me in the grave.
right. And Crystal on LO, she said she had in-laws that blocked her and stopped talking to her in real life because she voted for who she voted for, which was Trump. She was like, they blocked her in real life.
I
But
would have
that's
blocked you too, so I
I would have
understand.
blocked you too, girl. I'm
I
no,
sorry.
blocked you.
Crystal. No, you can't block nobody. I mean, I get it,
Listen,
but
if it was back in the Bush days, I wouldn't have said I would have blocked her. I'd have been like, okay, you
so
voted
if she said
Republican.
she voted for
But
Bush, you'd have been like,
I'd have
okay,
been like, okay, whatever. But
I'd have
this
blocked her
thing,
then too.
no,
look
I
at
wouldn't have
me
blocked
saying,
her for that. But this man here, he ain't for nobody. He ain't for nobody. He don't care about nobody. He don't love nobody. He's not a Christian, and he's trying to make them think he is. He's not, because ain't nobody
That
gonna play
thing
with
don't know
God.
one Bible
okay,
scripture.
I
You don't
get
know one
that.
Bible scripture.
Okay, I
No,
get that.
it
But
ain't not
what
one
does
policy that
okay,
you can
but
say that you down for.
what does blocking someone do for you?
Because that's taking them out your life. You don't want to
But
talk to
what
them,
does
see
their
them, hear them,
choice of
nothing.
okay, but hold on. What does their choice of who they vote for have to do with anything in your life? Like, you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
that's why we don't even
Their
have to be.
choice, their choice to who vote for who they vote for.
If
Like,
you are
that's like,
voting for political parties, and you are voting for a system that's basically wanting us to go back to Jim Crow. They can't go back make us slaves again because of the Constitution, but they want to go back to a Jim Crow era to make America great again. Great again for who? So no, I don't want to have any type of conversing with you. I don't want to have you in my life. I don't want to be in your life. I wish you well and blessings in God's speed. But do I want to have any type of involvement with you? No, I do not. And that's my right to do that. And I'm going to always do what I think is best for me and mine. Just like you doing what's best for you and yours, that's perfect. But I don't want to be involved in. And so I'm going to remove you from my world. And everybody's going to go on being blessed and free.
And my thing is, I would do it because that's just showing who you are, what your morals, how you
Yeah.
align yourself, and it don't match with mine. And I listen. At the end of the day, that's your choice to be who you want to be and have to deal with our God on that day of
And it's my choice to block
it. But I can block you because my peace and my joy is my joy to protect. And if I
Correct.
know that you are aligning with a pedophile, a felon, someone who don't like women, he don't like black people, he don't like nobody that don't look like him.
For children.
And
Yeah.
I know you. That's who you voted for. I don't care if it was one policy and all of those horrible things I just said that you align with. You mean to tell me that one little policy that you hope he keeps his word with, because he ain't kept his word with nothing. But
he's not
putting
the liar.
people out the country that he feel like shouldn't be here when he got a whole wife that shouldn't be here, but he ain't put her ass out yet.
His whole family.
So,
they're from Germany. So literally. And they avoid any type of don't want to serve in the military, but you want to send my son and my daughters to die.
Thank you. Send your son over there.
But send your son over there. You done already lied like they don't take people 6'9". I had an uncle that was 7'2" that served. So, sir, please just stop. Stop it.
And then, like Natasha said, this is where we will have to agree to disagree. And listen, that's fine if that's who you wanted to vote for. But the reason I'm going to block you is because you don't align with me. You align with him. And guess what? That's not my alignment. So
that's
deuces. Cool. And you ain't even gonna miss me. That's the thing. People be like, "Why you blocking?" But guess what? They not gonna miss me, and I ain't gonna miss them.
It's gonna be mutual, not missing. Right, and everybody's gonna be blessed and prosperous. Right, everybody gonna be blessed and prosperous. You ain't gonna miss me. I'm not gonna miss you, and that's gonna be one.
Okay, so y'all gonna block
Renee,
me?
don't say it, Renee. I'm
y'all
telling
gonna block
you right
me
now, Renee. I will cut your ass off at the knees. Don't
y'all
say
gonna block me.
Listen, if you say you voted for Trump, I'm gonna hang up on this thing right now. And
I know. I'm
keeping it 100.
You mean that? I'm just being honest. I mean
it 100. I will end
the Democrats aren't perfect. The Republicans aren't perfect. Independents aren't perfect. But you can't tell me that you think Trump's principles and his what he wants to line us with is better than Democrats. All of them evil and out for nothing but money and greed for themselves. But at least they a little bit. They not, no.
So let me read. So this is what Crystal did say. She said We didn't know Trump was in Epstein files when we voted. I get what they're saying. So she's saying
It was awful before we knew that. The man grabbing people by the caduceus, talking about 16, 7-year-old girls in pageants,
I'm
and
just
then gonna say that's just locker room talk. That don't make it right. They have impeached presidents for far worse than this man. They got Clinton up out of there because that's what I said, far less. They got Clinton up out of there because he was getting pop jobs on the job. They got Nixon up out of there because we know he was a liar and a thief and probably one step from unaliving people. But they got people out there for way less than what this man done did.
He's a convicted felon. You can't even get most jobs if you got a felony.
They won't even let you. You got to go through a whole process to vote again if you're a felon. And this man got 34 felonies, and he the president of the United States. We the laughing stock of the world.
And
it's
embarrassing. He about to take out a whole nation of people. He said they all dying.
And it ain't nothing but about the oil and the money. Oil and money.
I can't hear nothing else she said after she said she voted for him because listen, when this election came in, we knew exactly who he was. When he thought it was all right for them people to run up in the Capitol and that was okay. No. So sorry, my love. I hear what you're saying, but you would have been blocked. And I wouldn't be able to hear that.
But hold on. Do y'all see what just happened though? Do y'all are y'all okay? I get y'all view, I get her view, but
my blood pressure is up right now.
That's what I'm going to say. This is a part of the mental health of politics. This is what politics will do. Yes, she got her view. Y'all have y'all view. Everybody have their own views, but that's why I say that's why I personally take politics out of my public things because no two people are gonna have the same views with anything. And so it's like it's gonna always cause this type of issue mentally.
Yeah.
Now y'all calm down and let's talk about these cheating ass men. Okay. Yeah.
You right, my friend Natasha. My sister said, just be more gentle. She will have to deal with who she voted for. Listen,
but that's the same thing because think about it. The same way we dealing with Trump right now. We've had to deal with other presidents that we didn't necessarily rarely want to be president. You know, it's done been both ways. We done seen history flip. We done had presidents we ain't want. We done had
this the worst. Yeah, I done had presidents I ain't want, but this fool.
Because guess what? The same way we ain't want Trump. Look how many people ain't want Obama, but they couldn't
say Obama wasn't
for the same reasons that they wanted Trump.
He wasn't a woman hater. He wasn't a racist. He wasn't a bigot. So I don't care. They was trying to make up stuff about Obama.
And listen, that's okay. The man's policies wasn't all that bad because every policy that Trump have literally kept some of the man's policy, but renamed them as his own. Many of them, he kept his policy and just like you take a macaroni and cheese and add tuna to it, he just renamed them as his policy. But they're literally like Obamacare. There's several of them that he just tried to refurbish them, and make them his. But they were Obama's. Even that so-called wonderful check they gave out, that check was already signed for us to get before he came in office.
And he didn't even want to sign it.
Things that already be already set to happen before the previous president leave office. But it just comes to fruition during the new presidency. But it was already set in motion. But a lot of people don't know that because they don't read. They just listen to what somebody told them, what somebody said, but they don't know policies.
Yeah. All right. Let's move along. All right.
My blood pressure rising up. I'm about to go into prayer in a minute.
Let's get to the cheating. All right. So Don brought it to our attention that a nice old cheating Teddy Campbell, Tina Campbell, Mary Mary's husband, filed for divorce. He filed. First of all, sir, the audacity of your cheating tail to file for divorce, like
He said
How
enough
you
is
filed
enough.
for divorce is what I want to know. She should. You know what? Okay, so this is what it says right here. Okay, um, I guess they've been separated since 2024, but he filed for divorce in Los Angeles on Monday, saying irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split. They got married in 2000, and like I say, speculation has been since June 2024 that they've been separated. They've been married for over 20 years. They have 2 minor children, and according to the court documents, well, his name is Glendon, but we're gonna call him Teddy.
Girl, shut up about the name. No, his name is not Glendon.
Glendon.
What his mama? Mississippi,
I don't know where you get that name
Alabama.
from. Your mama call you Glendon, I'm gonna call you Teddy. I don't know. He didn't check any boxes about custody. He did ask the court to establish visitation and ask for any spousal support issues to be sorted out down the line. He checked the boxes indicating there was no separate or community property issues needing division, which could mean a smoother split, or there's some sort of agreement or other negotiations behind the scenes. Let's see.
He's just trying to get up out of it. I'm not saying
Tina has not responded or said anything publicly about this. But listen, let me tell you something. This man has put this woman through the ringer, okay?
But let me be devil advocate, Lady Bird. After the first time she found out he was cheating and she stayed,
she should have been gone.
Then the second time, he didn't put her through nothing. She put herself through it. And I'm a woman's woman.
Because now he finna embarrass.
Sometimes we gotta wake up and take responsibility now.
Because now he embarrassing you even more. He done look, because this was the first embarrassment right here. Hold on, let me find it. This is when it hit the fan. And I was like, oh, I know he ain't try her like this. And she allowed it, and it happened right on these people TV. Hold on, let me see. Let me wide screen it up real quick. Let's see. I think it's this one right here. Yep. Ugh. Look, I can't even see my little mouse. Oh, there you go.
Whispered in a closet that you want to apply your faith to the situation. Then apply your faith.
Since then, I found out about more. And I don't want to hold on to somebody who I cannot trust. You see, I have been trying since the very beginning. The situation gets a little worse, and then I try to forgive, and it gets a little worse, and I try to forgive. You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? I thought we had a good life just like everybody else watching. I thought we was the ideal relationship just like everybody else. And I got to find out in front of the whole goddamn world that all of my life was a lie. And you want me to quote scriptures right now?
I don't want you to quote
want me to say what I don't, you want me to say something that's all positive? I feel negative right now.
I know that.
I just want you to understand that.
I know that.
I never kissed another man. I never went out with another man. I never entertained the wrong conversation. I never cheated in my head. I never did anything. I was 190% committed to that man. And this is what you did every time I was gone. You stole my life away from me. I'm angry. Why you gotta do me like this? I was good to you, man. I was good to you. I was good to you. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. He don't deserve me. I don't want him. I had hope when all of this started, when I let the whole world know about it. I thought we was healing because he had me thinking that we was healing. You can't keep telling me stuff a little bit. You wait 3 months, and then you tell me something else. Then you wait 2 weeks, and you tell me something else. You torturing me, man. You torturing me. Why you putting me through all of this? Break my heart once. You gonna break my heart every month? Come on, man. You taking all the strength that I got inside of me. Just give it all to me. Knock me all out at once. I got a knockout punch every week. That's too much for anybody, Erica. It's too much, Erica.
I know.
It's too much.
I know.
It's too much.
I know. But
It's
we
too
know
much.
we know what to do. We know the steps to get better.
That right there is
better.
impossible. So you said you never been through this, right? I have. Listen to me for a second.
I'm sick of her because
You ain't
she
never been
grows.
through it. I have. I'm gonna tell you how you get better. Even though you want to be negative, you make a conscious effort and a decision like you fighting a on the street and work toward positive. That's all you can do. That's the only choice you have.
Y'all want me to be safer than I am.
I don't.
I love Jesus. I want to be like Jesus, but I'm not Jesus.
Tina, I know
There
you're
it
not
is,
Jesus,
right
and I'm
there.
not expecting
Why would you tell your
Y'all
sister
gotta
that?
let me be
Right.
broken. Let me get
So
it
you
out.
don't want me
If
to
I
tell
try to
you
do,
what
I'm
I-
not
you don't want
saying
me to
that,
tell you
Erica.
nothing?
But y'all don't want nobody to feel what they feel.
I'm not-
If
that's
I
not
bottle
what
it
I'm
all up, I'm gonna be
saying.
walking around with this same pain 3 years from now, 8
This
months
why
from
you
now,
gotta
6 months from
plan
now.
for
Yes, I am.
everything.
If I don't let myself feel what I'm feeling.
And here
Good.
she
I ain't
is,
got to
still
talk
walking
anymore.
around, feeling the
In
same way she
pain.
was feeling.
In pain, because people
That
telling her to
cheating
accept
has
work
taken
too.
that cheating has overtaken everything in her life. No one talks about her singing anymore. We talk about her ministry of marriages coming back together. And every interview she has on every podcast, that's all they want to talk about is
Yeah.
how they renewed their marriage and got their marriage back together. If he's saying they've been separated since 2024, they was just on a podcast August of 2025 where he was looking stoic and scared, but she was talking about how things were going great and yada yada yada. So I guess that was all a lie. If this
Right.
man since 2024 they ain't even been together, ain't even lived in the same house, that's
Well,
insanity.
Here's my
Mm.
thing too. You know, a lot of people now. This is me now. Tasha, tell me if I'm wrong. This is my sister. She gonna tell me if I'm saying this wrong. But you know, a lot of people is stuck in the 1900s, 1920s, 1930s,
Very
and
much
they
so.
feel like, you know, when you get hurt in a marriage, when somebody does something wrong, like steps out of the marriage, maybe it's physical violence in the marriage, you know, whatever it is.
Right.
People feel like you supposed to stick around and just keep working at it.
Their mama
Working at
married their daddy.
that-
Their mama married their daddy twice. And I just gotta say it. Their daddy used to beat the fuck out of their mama. FAWK out of their mama. And that lady married that man twice. And
Right.
they were all, I think it's about 12 of them. And they were all for it. Yes, wonderful. We love daddy. And it is documented he used to beat the fuck.
And that's what I'm saying. So people are still living in that old time,
And
right?
cheat. I forgot and cheat
People
too.
stick
Cheat
it
too.
out no matter what's going on. And people have to really understand and be able to admit that past family traumas and what you call that family what is it? You say
Generational curses. Generational
ties
curses.
is real, right?
Yeah.
And so they saw it. So she's allowing herself to be abused, maybe
Right.
not physically, but she's allowing herself to be mentally and emotionally abused.
Yeah.
Because
Spiritually.
God forbid she say, this is not the man that I was supposed to be tied to.
Right.
Right.
9 times out of 10, let's think about it. Did we really pray and ask God, is this the person for us? Did we really hear from God and him say that this is your soulmate?
Right.
No, you heard from the devil. That's what you heard from.
And so now she got friends around her. And unfortunately, sometimes, I don't know if that was for TV, right? That the other girl was like, oh, we know what you got to do. You can
That's
fix
her
it. You
sister.
can make it right.
Yeah.
Or if she really in her mind think, no matter what that man did, you got to make this
She
marriage
will.
work.
No,
Because
that's the
God
problem.
wants.
When you got
God
people,
ain't never told you to be abused.
Yeah.
He ain't never. God don't want none of his children hurt.
when you
and
got
misused.
people that's so engulfed up into the church and the religion aspect of things, they first thought be, oh, take it to the Lord, oh, pray. And I'm sitting here because I was in a situation where I was dealing with abuse in a marriage. And and when somebody came to me and start talking that foolishness, I told them straight up, listen, God ain't tell this man to put his hands on me, and he ain't tell me to stay and to keep and letting nothing like that happen. So I don't care what you talking about, no counseling, no this and that. If he want to get counseling, guess what? He can get counseling while I'm gone. Not while I'm still here.
Right.
Like, no, I'm not doing all that. You got one time.
And I said all
Put
that
hand
to
on
say
me,
this
or you got one
because
time on any of that.
yeah, and I said that to say this because you know we said that she studied around and stuff like that, and I made the comment about no, let's not. It take two to tango. Now the first time, okay, you want to try to make your marriage hurt and you work and you like, okay. But when you talking about it, she said it in that clip. Every week he coming to her telling her about it, and you
And
said,
she-
and then you
piling
said,
it
I don't
on.
want to be with this man no more.
Piling it
But
on.
10 times later, you still there.
28 women. 28.
Yeah. But hold up, I want to
You
play this
hurting
clip too.
yourself at this point, babes.
I want to play this clip too when they was on Steve Harvey and they was asking how did she find out he was cheating?
And he was looking terrified, like she
Man,
might
he
elbow
was
him in the
looking
mouth.
shook. He was
Like
looking
she might bust his mouth wide open. Yeah.
man,
He
he was looking.
looked terrified. He looked terrified sitting there.
Just
Blink your eyes
sitting
if
there.
you need that
He
petty.
was one of them blink twice if you need help
If you
moment.
need help. Yeah. He look like she gonna bust my, she gonna elbow my head off. Yeah.
Man, right. You say the wrong thing, about to get you. All right, let's see.
Tina, how'd you find out about the affairs?
Someone actually who knows me very well, they were watching me on the reality show, and I was always saying, I could leave all of this. I can just go and I'm just be with my husband, and I don't need none of this, just me and Teddy, and they can have this. And they were like, listen, I hate to have to say this to you, and I followed the information that I found out for 6 months to make sure it was true, because I don't want to break your heart, but don't stop doing what you're doing, because you might need to take care of you and your kids. So they told me about 2 of them, right? I had talked to my husband 2 days before I was in New York, and I talked to him and I was like, listen, honey, I got reason to believe there's something that's going on, and I need you to be, I'm coming
Look how
to
he
you
look.
because I love you and I want to be able to work through whatever this is. And I need you to tell me. We stayed on the phone for 1 hour and 8 minutes. He didn't give me nothing. So when we came home, the person who it was, she used to work for me. And so that broke my heart. She was like a godmother to my children. She had access to my home to come get my kids and all that kind of stuff. It was very, mixed in our family. And so I called and she didn't answer her phone. So when we got home, it was Super Bowl Sunday, I said, come upstairs. I said, are you having an affair with her? And he said, no. I said, call her. Why are we doing this? I was like, call her. And so he did. And he was like, Tina wants to know, and da-da-da-da-da. And I said, are you sleeping with my husband? And she hung up the phone, so I had my answer. So it broke my heart. It devastated me, and I spazzed out. I destroyed 3 cars. I cut up and crashed up and tried to stab and plotted murders and all kind of crazy stuff because I was angry. And I started doing all of that, and I said, I'm practicing dying every day. Either I'm going to die wrong or live right. And so we've been working on living right.
You've been working on
If this
living
is how
right.
your tights looks like, and you want them to look like this Monday, April.
Yeah, that was crazy.
First of all, I ain't coming on nobody talk show talking about nothing. I don't care what y'all know. I'm not coming on there talking. This is the problem too with celebrities. They feel like they got to explain to us because we buy their records, go to their movies, listen to their music. Y'all don't always know explanation.
Well, the reason she felt like she owed us an explanation was because we saw it unfold on TV. So you can't show me all the great stuff and don't show me the negative. So on that show, they showed the negative. So she wanted to show how they repaired their marriage and how you two can have a whore of a husband and repair it and be there together with him also.
And him asked for a divorce in the end of all that hard work you did. So at the end of the day, listen, people start learning on. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, and I've had the worst thing in my life happen to me when I got my diagnosis years ago.
Yeah,
and there was no question in my mind that I was not staying with that man, even though in his conversation he said we can stay together.
What? See, I didn't know that. You never told me that. Oh, wow.
And I didn't been in other relationships where, like Lady Bird said, the physical abuse. I'm out. Ain't nothing you can say or do gonna keep me around. The place I'm at now, not because of nothing else, but I know God said I deserve great things.
Yes.
I don't have to take nothing. I don't care who you is. I don't care what you bring to the table. You're not gonna disrespect me in any form or fashion. And when you keep allowing a person to do to you what they, when I always say, when a person show you who they are, take it for what it is.
Leave them.
Stop trying to fix people. oh, I'm gonna be this person and this gonna make them better. No, people show you exactly who they are.
Yep. That's a fact. That's a
Oh
fact.
yeah.
The
Look,
great
Don.
Maya Angelou, rest in peace, Queen, said, when people show you who they are, believe them. So that's a fact.
Yep.
Yeah,
And he showed her over and over again, and she just
over
How many
and I
times?
believe
28 times. 28 times he showed her.
yeah.
28 times. Can y'all imagine it? 28 times. She better be blessed and thankful to God that she walked away with no disease, nothing that
That we
can't be
know of.
that we know of. But I believe the way she tells stuff, she would have told it. Because that lady was telling it. She was telling stuff I wouldn't have told nobody but God. And the only reason I told God because he already knew. But as far as anybody else, they never would have known.
Yeah, that man just done embarrassed her. I'm like, dude. And then for her sister to sit there and be like, I done been through it. Like, yeah, and you a fool for staying too.
Yeah.
True.
Lord, no.
Because I believe, because ain't they married to brothers or something?
No, they're not married. They're not married to brothers, but they were married to friends. And
But
they
they got
worked
the same last name.
It just happened. Everybody always think that,
they
but it
just happen to have the same last name.
It's a coincidence, yeah.
Oh, because
But
I
they
thought
no relation.
they was two sisters married to two
No relation. It just seemed like
Okay.
that. Just a coincidence, yeah.
Well, they just happened to meet two Campbells that cheat.
Yeah, and
Well,
they
it's-
two sisters who think it's okay that they can work through anything. Listen,
Yeah.
and again, you said something, Lady Bird, earlier on. God ain't told nobody to stick around and be abused in any form or fashion.
Mm-mm.
Love don't hurt. My friend Latasha said that.
Yeah, Sasha said that.
And if somebody really truly love you, they're not going to do anything to harm or hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
And that people always
in the front, they going to continue to take what they take.
Right. And people always try to say, oh, the Bible gives you many different reasons why you can divorce and it not be a thing wrong. And infidelity and abuse are one of those things.
Thank you.
Yeah, with infidelity and abuse are one of and also you can have if your husband abandon you, if he don't wish to stay, wish to be kept, can't do nothing about that either. You can't make nobody stay and take care of it.
And they got state law. Some states have laws against spousal abandonment too.
Yeah.
Oh, and hold up. And also, don't think you can get sued for cheating with my husband.
You really can.
I will sue you. You could get sued, ladies and gentlemen.
Big money too. Big money. You remember Fantasia had to pay all your money.
Yep. And it's
and then it's a YouTube girl with really big breasts named Janae.
Janae.
Yeah, she got a lawsuit against her too for taking somebody's husband.
But at the end of the day, though, all of this that we just talked about, you see how this is. Can you imagine what is playing with her mental health?
Yeah,
Imagine in the times that she's not in the camera, that she's alone with herself, how she's trying to deal with them demons that's in her brain, telling her to do stuff and probably to unalive herself or unalive him.
Other people, all
of this mental health.
Because she probably playing over in her head. I should have walked away. I should have left. I should have been gone. I could have, because honestly, her staying with him held her back from a lot of stuff.
For 5 more years. Wasted her time for 5 more years. You heard her say, you done wasted my life. I've never been with another man but you. That lady been with that man since she was 20 years old. Right. 23, 24 years old. You never been with nobody else, never dated another man,
nothing.
Right. And literally wasted 5 more years. You could have had a whole nother life in 5 more years.
Exactly.
We definitely, ladies, got to do better. We have to protect our own peace.
Yeah.
We have to learn to take accountability too. Not that I'm saying anything that he did was right, but at a certain point, we have to take accountability because she wasn't in a relationship where she was being held like she couldn't leave. He was physically abusing her. She could have left, but I'm gonna tell you what it was: her pride
and ego,
and her ego kept her.
Yeah.
Because God forbid somebody in the Christian world, because that's what it was, thought she abandoned her marriage and she didn't try to work for it, or she didn't believe God could fix it. God will
Right.
sometimes tell us stuff and we don't hear him.
Mm-hmm.
He telling you, here's your way out. Oh, that can't be God. That can't be God telling me after 25 women to leave. Nope, God ain't saying that. God is telling me to keep working at it. Come
Fight,
on,
fight.
take a time
Like
out.
you fighting a nigga on the street, like her sister say. You got to bear
Right,
down
she
on that
said
thing.
it, didn't
Go in your secret closet.
Child,
Wow.
a woman might fall out. Hell.
Listen.
I'd have walked off from that man like I walk away from cold French fries.
Not
Yeah,
cold French fries.
I listen. I don't care. I'm
Oh,
not.
this must be. Is you talking about the one? This must be the interview here. They did where the background said "perfect love" or something like that.
Now, you know the internet don't never die. So all she got to live with that for the rest of her life. Her kids got to live with that for the rest of her life. Her kids gonna be like, my mama was stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, them children gonna be saying that she crazy as hell.
And I pray they don't go through the same thing because generational curses.
And they got a daughter, right? They got a son. I think they got what?
So many. They got they got 7 children.
Oh,
It's
they
just
the one. I thought. Oh, they the one. Oh yeah. See,
they got
Erica
7
the one
children.
only got like a.
Right. 2 of them are still minors, but they got 7 and Erica got 4 or 5.
Oh wow. So she done said they had all them dang on churn. Yeah, he better not ask for no spousal support, boy. Hell, we need child support now. I wonder how old them kids is. But it said only 2 of them still minors, though. I think
just 2 still minors. Yeah, rest of them grown.
I wonder how them grown children feel.
Embarrassed.
That's why you ain't seen them nowhere. They like, don't put us in this.
Right. Because I don't even remember seeing them on the show. I know that I remember the younger kids. I don't remember seeing the older kids on the show.
All I can say is, ladies, protect your peace.
Please.
If somebody show you who they is, this go for men too. In general, if somebody show you who they are, please take it for what it is and move on. Because if you stay, there comes a point when it ain't just a blame on that person; it's a blame on you too. Right. Unless you being held hostage, you have the way out. Especially if somebody give you a way out.
And now he gave her a way out.
And when they tell you they don't want you, they don't want you. Ain't nothing you can do or change to make them want.
She had a whole lot of outs that she just
don't never let a man tell you more than one time that he don't want you. That man told her 28 times, girl, I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you.
Your money don't mean nothing.
Because what excuse could he really have for cheating?
It was who he was.
Exactly.
Was doing
men be trying to act like men be trying, and yes, I'm going to be on all the men neck right now. They be trying to act like it's always the woman this and you ain't doing this and that. No, you just a dog and you just like to cheat.
She said she never denied him that way sexually. She said, and sometimes he would even come on the road with her so they could continue that part of life. You know, he's a professional drummer.
He probably was a nympho.
On the road, he had cheated about 5 or 6 times when he was on the road with her.
I mean, he must be a sex addict or something.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Gotta be.
Yeah, I ain't blaming it on no addiction. He just a dog.
But the fact that this woman was working for her, you up in my house around my kids, you supposed to be a godmama to some kids, and you up in here sleeping with my husband. I hope they ain't never do it in the house.
You know they did. Probably in her very bed. Probably in her very bed.
You know they did.
Man, listen, I burned that. Remember, hey, y'all seen Beauty and the Black Man? I drove that car right through the side. Lock the door on you. You ain't getting up out of here. Right through the top. Because I ain't. No. That cheating will have you doing some crazy stuff. Because I remember, listen, granted, with my diagnosis and stuff like that, I was pissed off about that. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like the cheating did not flame me up even more. It did. Because not only did you do this medical stuff that you did to me, you cheated too. And you got this lady got a whole baby.
Bye.
I was about to jump my ass on the road. My parents had to take my car keys. They had to take my car keys, hide the spare car keys, because I was literally pregnant with the twins, finna hop my ass from Florida to South Carolina to get on that road to drive to that lady's house because I hadn't found her address, her phone number, her first and last name. I hadn't found everything.
And see how quick we want to go towards the woman, even though they wrong. But we need to just start beating the men.
Yeah. Oh no, he was gonna get it too. That's why I left. Because I had already thought of every way to do harm to him. Every day, imagine being so angry and fueled that every thought every day is a new way to off somebody. That's when you know you got to take yourself out of their presence.
Yeah.
And then on top of you add on cheating, you add on babies and all this other stuff. Yeah, y'all got people, men and women have to understand. I feel like if you don't want to be with somebody, or you feel like you finna go step out and have sex with somebody else, go do that. But leave me the F alone. Let me be single. Don't jump in a relationship. Don't get with me. None of that. If you at some point gonna feel like you got to go out here and be with somebody else. Because the minute you say I ain't did X, Y, and Z and I know I'm doing X, Y, and Z, now you just making an excuse for just wanting to do what the hell you want to do. You got, yeah. So ladies, anybody, females, men, whoever, men, women, y'all got to stop letting people do what he did to her.
People do to you what you allow them to do.
Right. Simple as long as you allow it, they're going to keep doing it. So you got to stop allowing them to do it. And as much as it's going to pain you to walk away from a situation, I tell people all the time, I don't care if you got a newborn baby. If that man is beating your ass, he cheating on you, he ain't treating you like he even care that you just had a newborn baby. Why
ain't taking care of nothing.
Ain't taking no bills. Ain't doing nothing to add to an asset to your life. Why are you dealing with this fool?
Because I love him.
Love ain't paying no bill.
Because I love him.
Love ain't paying no bill. Love ain't doing none of the things that need to be done.
And here's the go on the other side. The man saying, I love her. She the love of my life.
Well, if she was the love of your life, then why is you taking that little thing and putting it over there in another hole?
Thank you. We talking about cheating. Heaven. Yeah, so like, I mean, God bless her. I wish the best for her, but you know, 28 years later, she stuck around for the nonsense. Yeah, and listen, I understand that could be a mental illness that she has. So let's talk about that. Because
but you gotta think about it, because her mom, I believe their mama went through the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's a family thing. It's a generational curse. It has been embedded in her head so much that no matter what this man do, I gotta try to make my marriage work because my mama did it and my daddy did all these things to my mother, but she married him a second time. Yeah, she married him a second time. So mine ain't that bad. So I gotta make it work. That's a mental thing.
Yeah.
It's a mental thing.
Yeah. And like you said, that's that early 1900 mentality. Because most, I guarantee you, think about all the women in your family. Most of the women in your family that was say maybe like in high school and early 1819s during the 70s, they done all probably been married at least one time to their first child's father. Yeah. Because y'all know they was shotgunning them weddings up.
Yeah.
Oh, you got pregnant? Guess what's finna be next? You about to go get married.
They
You ain't finna
made you
bring a
get
baby
married.
into this world.
Made you get married. Yeah.
Made you get married. I
And they
remember
stuck it out. They stuck it
Yeah.
out, even if the man was beating them, was cheating, was coming home drunk every night. Da da da.
Wasn't
Their
paying the
main thing
bill.
was
And guess
they
who?
paid
And guess
the
who
bills.
enabled it? Guess
Yeah,
who
they paid
enabled
the
it?
bills.
The church enabled that.
That too.
And
I
their
remember.
parents did too. Yeah,
I remember
everybody
sitting
did.
up in church as a little kid. Let one of the young girls and the guys in the church that they hooked up get pregnant. They used to make them stand up in front of the church and
Yeah.
apologize for getting
Yeah.
pregnant.
Gotta do that. The sin was in the sex, the fornication, but the baby is a blessing. Oh my God. And now they done decided they're gonna get
Because
married. Hallelujah.
when I got pregnant with my oldest daughter, they tried that. I told my mom, I said, them people better kiss my ass. I ain't standing up in front of nowhere to apologize for nothing. I sure did. I was like, do what? Child? No. Wasn't doing it. And didn't do it.
Ooh, child, I tell you, as human beings, we sometimes put stuff on ourselves.
Look,
The
Freddie.
answer be right there. The answer be right there. And
Look,
I get
Dawn,
it for some
you ready
people.
to get
Listen.
triggered a little bit?
Oh, Lord. Don't say his name. Whatever you do, please tell me.
Freddie
Don't say his
said,
name.
huh? What's wrong with cheating? My phone was in my pocket.
I'm not about to deal with Freddie tonight. I'm not even about to feed into him.
He talking about who got cheated on.
Not me.
Tina Campbell, a married husband, cheating ass decided to file for divorce after 20 plus years of marriage and cheating on her. Like how you? I just can't believe that, dude. Like,
but I mean, at least he wasn't so disrespectful that he thought he was going to try to get some of her money. But at the end of the day, he did everything to her. Unfortunately, unless she truly go into her secret closet and get with God for real on a one-on-one thing for real and block everything out, this might take her out. Yeah. Because she didn't put all this time into him.
No man.
Yeah, like she got to get to know herself. And that's a problem that most of us do. We don't give ourselves a chance after we leave these long-term relationships that we have put every ounce of ourselves in. And when they fall apart, crumble apart, and break us down to the lowest of the low, instead of us staying down there and getting to know who we truly are, who we want to be, who we want to be connected to, because we so lonely and we don't know what to do without love, we jump into the first thing smoking. And so we continue that cycle over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You got to break the cycle.
Yep. I had to do that. Not saying that I was necessarily breaking a cycle, but I realized that that's what I would like. I was so dead on, like, I never wanted to be alone. Like it's like you want to have a relationship. You don't want to be in that loneliness period. But I was in a relationship. No, after I had that last relationship that I was in, I was like, you know what? No, I'm not finna deal with nobody, nothing. For 3 years straight, I was by myself, nobody. And I sat back and I just said, you know what? I was at the point where I was like, I'm just be by myself. I'm comfortable with just me and the kids by myself. I don't need no man. No. And then one day I was just like, you know what? That ain't what God wants for me. So let me refocus, rethink about my dating, how I approach certain things. And I did go through a couple little bit of trial and error, little moments of meeting people. I immediately saw the red flags, walked my ass the opposite direction. And then now here I am. So, and this is now a year later of being with the person I'm with now. So it's like, okay.
And that's the thing. You have to. And so after my last relationship, you know what I'm saying? I put my peace and my joy first. And I didn't allow people to tell me that I couldn't change my mind, right? And I had never given myself a chance, right, to get to know me. And so unfortunately, I got into that relationship during the time that I was making some major changes in my life. And once some of them changes happened, I realized that's not where I wanted to be. That wasn't where I wanted to be. And I took the time with myself, I really got to know me, what I really wanted without somebody else. Because my problem was linking my likes to somebody else's likes. So I had to learn what Dawn's likes were and dislikes were. And I got to know myself. I got to learn to enjoy my own company. And when that happened, oh, here he go with the thing. I'm so sick of him.
He just got home. Don't do him. He been working hard all day. He been working hard all day.
when I got to learn to know myself and realize that it's not that I don't need a man. I don't need a man, but some days or partner or whatever you want to call it. But I know that I could be okay without that. That I enjoy my own company. I enjoy me. I enjoy my travels. I enjoy doing all these other things. And it doesn't depend on somebody else's emotions and needs. But before that, I was like, I thought I couldn't be alone. I was terrified to be by myself. I was terrified. And then on top of that, with my extra stuff going on, I was like, oh God, I got to take whatever comes my way. No, I don't. And so now, every time I see a purple flag, guess what? I run.
Right. Look, don't be around here like Miss Yvette now. Talking about you don't ever want a man ever again.
No, I didn't say that, but listen, I am.
It's gonna take a special one.
Yes, I know what I want and what I deserve and what I'm not gonna take, and that's it, and that's all. And my mental health is very important to me, and I've gotten to the point where I prioritize that now.
Yeah.
And I've got so much stuff that I got to do in my life right now. You know what I'm saying? Again, I keep bringing this up, but it is what it is. I care too much about the community for me to allow somebody to come in and stress me out. And I start neglecting my grandkids and my children and the community that depends on me. So for right now, I'm alone. I'm not in a relationship and I ain't tripping about it. Because my mental health come first and you're not about to stress me out.
Right.
And I will block you as soon as you start stressing me.
All right. Look, Miss Sharon must be gone. Her phone might have died too.
Well, all right. Had a good conversation tonight.
This was a good one. Yeah. So we ready for our sexy man of the week?
Yes, let's do him so I can go to bed on a good note.
On a good
y'all was trying to stress me out with that
between Crystal and Freddie.
And that daggone Trump. Y'all was trying to kill me.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, I thought I was about to lose my friend. I thought she was about to tell me something. God, please don't let her say it.
Babe, hold on. Let me ask, babe.
Don't do it.
I need to know. This a man.
Well, you okay.
Babe. You can hear me? Yeah. So would you block any of your relatives or your friends if they told you they voted for Trump? Why? He said no. They said that if anybody they know voted for Trump, they blocking them because that means their morals and values align with Trump.
No, I mean,
we're not about to bring this up. I just got my blood pressure down, Lady Bird.
Blood pressure was up.
No, we're not about to talk about this again. We're not. No. Sexy.
He said he gonna keep your blood pressure down.
Sexy man of the night. I don't want
to hear. He gonna keep your blood pressure down.
To keep the blood pressure down, you just have to accept that there's stupid people in the world. You don't gotta block them. They just stupid.
Man just told me that I need to date before I get cobwebs down there.
She reading the comment.
Oh.
Somebody told her she
let
needs
me see the sexy man. Let me see the sexy man. Let me see the sexy man.
Dang. I'm not saying that out loud. Go in the kitchen. All right, sexy man of the week. Hold on. Cause I don't have a picture. I got video.
Oh, hold on.
I got video.
Hold on.
I got video. Hold on.
And thank you for the advice, John Harris.
Hold on, I'm on mute because the dog barking, but it should play the video.
Whoo, child. Y'all done pulled my there he is. Lord Jesus. In the room.
Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. What? Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Get it, Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Get it, Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Get it, Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. Say it again. Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa.
Yes.
Pierre, that's Mufasa.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I don't know.
That's that sexy man of the week, Mr. Aaron Pierre. Listen, I don't even know where that man came from. He just came out of nowhere with his self. Okay,
With his green eyes.
Michelle, you ready to eat, Michelle?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Michelle, we about to get off right now.
I'm ready to eat. But he
enough
is
is enough.
so. Aaron Pierre is from London. I do know that he's from London, and he's only like 30 or 31 years old. He's tall too. He like 6'3", baby. Yeah, he's been what's that one movie? It was a movie came on Netflix that I first like really paid attention and saw him in. The one where he was like riding a bicycle and his brother had got locked up in the movie.
I know now.
What's the name of that movie? Hold on, let me think.
It don't matter whatever he was in.
I forgot what it was called, but he also he was Mufasa. He played Mufasa's voice in the Mufasa Lion King prequel movie.
Yeah.
And that was a real that's one of the cartoonish type movies that I actually watched because I was like, it's kind of interesting. I guess I'll watch it. You know, I'm old Lion King.
I like cartoon shows.
Yeah, but I'm getting off of here because they finna get noisy. Everybody coming in the house.
We sorry you listened to Rosie. You'll have to watch the replay. But y'all have a good night. We love y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Good night. Good night. Good night.